All right, welcome back to another 5-pack with the Brewd. Crack will open. Join us for a good time. We're going to talk about a top 5 list. I am the Down Drunk, hanging out here with my good friend, Mrs. Bud Robinson. How you doing?
Hi.
You ready to go?
Let's do it.
Ready to fly?
Yeah.
All right, we are on the top 5 greatest wrestling outfits of all time. Now, caveats for this one. We're not talking one time. We're talking ring gear people wear constantly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I'm going to let you start, Bud, with your honorable mentions. Do you have any?
Number 7 was Billy Gunn. I loved his, boy shorts. I don't know how else you call them. Like, the shiny boy shorts. It was the first time that I ever saw somebody put something on their crotch that was, relevant to their crotch. Or my other honorable mention was Rob Van Dam. They're kind of gaudy, but God, I loved them.
I have 2 honorable mentions. The first one is the Honky Tonk Man.
Oh God, yes.
Because I loved his jumpsuit. My other one is the original Kane. I think the original Kane doesn't get enough love from people because he was around so long and he changed so many times. But that initial Kane, when he came out, he was fucking scary.
He was. My number 5 is the Boogeyman. I loved his gear. He was such a ridiculous character, but I loved his gear. I loved his entire look. The face paint and even the worms were fucking disgusting. It was just all on point.
My number 5 is Dude Love. His tie-dye getup was so over the top and out of place in the Attitude Era. It felt really wholesome, and his whole character did. And it was like a different feel from Mankind and Cactus Jack.
Number 4, Natalia Hart. It was always darker and sort of edgier and fancier, because a lot of her stuff is it's black and pink, black with pink trim. It's always very cool. And for a while she had cat ears for some reason. I didn't really understand that, but it was cool all the same.
All right, my number 4, Big Boss Man. I love Boss Man, and the outfit he had was just, it was so perfect.
It was iconic.
The blue shirt, the black pants with the yellow stripe, the nightstick, the handcuffs. He looked like a cop who was going to pull you out of your car and just beat the shit out of you for no reason.
Number 3. My number 3 is Kazuchika Okada. His trunks and stuff are fine, but his robes are just they're perfect. They're just they're so amazing and extravagant and amazing.
Macho Man Randy Savage. Every iteration of him, because when he first came in, he had those cape robes. And he had the wild ski goggles and the bandanas and the trunks. He just looked cool. And then when he went to the full body suits with the crazy ass hats and all the fringe and all that. And then when in the NWO, he had the black and white bandana with the lightning bolts, and his sunglasses had the same thing. And they lined it all up perfectly. If you drew cool in the dictionary, in 1994, it would have been Macho Man Randy Savage.
Ruby Soho. I have a very big soft spot in my heart for punk culture, and she wears it extravagantly in the ring. The jackets she's been wearing to the ring, ever since AEW, perfect. Love it.
My number 2 is Ravishing Rick Rude. The airbrush tights were fucking amazing.
Oh God, I forgot those.
He would diss his opponent on him every time he wrestled him. I think it was Clash of the Champions '91 when he fought Sting and won the U.S. belt from him. And he airbrushed the United States title on his trunks. It was so.
Good Lord!
It was such a heel thing to do, but it was the best heat. It was just awesome.
So my number 1 is Sasha Banks / Mercedes Moné. Fucking colorful, but it was so unique when she first started wearing it, because most women wrestlers up until that point were just like a bodysuit, or sometimes it would be a full bodysuit. Occasionally they would have the 2-piece, but it was all kind of the same. And she broke the mold.
That's a good number 1. Do you want to guess what my number 1 is? I'm gonna read you everything I wrote. My number 1, Orange Cassidy. Whatever. The whole shtick for him, the pants, the Canadian tuxedo, just the way he is, it's so fucking perfect. Hey, we just talked about the greatest wrestling outfits.
We sure
Thanks
as fuck
for joining
did.
us. This was a 5-pack with the Brewd. We hope you enjoyed it. Keep your eyes peeled for another one. A goodbye.
Peace.